It started when I received an unexpected message on social media. A woman I didn't know sent me a long note. And at first, I thought it was some kind of scam. But when I opened it and read carefully, my heart dropped. She introduced herself as the wife of a man who had been with my wife on her recent girls' trip to Las Vegas. She said she hated to be the bearer of bad news, but she couldn't stay silent after discovering what had happened. According to her, my wife and her husband had hooked up in Vegas. I stared at the screen for minutes, not wanting to believe it. My wife had just come back from the trip, telling me how much fun she had with her friends, laughing, showing me pictures of cocktails and hotel rooms. Everything had seemed so normal. But now this woman was telling me my wife had slept with her husband. She even attached screenshots of messages between them, proving her claims. The screenshots hit me like a hammer. They were full of flirting, excitement about meeting up in Vegas, and even explicit details about what they did. It wasn't some misunderstanding, it was real, undeniable betrayal. I felt sick to my stomach as I scrolled through the evidence, my chest tightening with every word I read. When I confronted my wife, she first tried to deny it. Her face went pale, and she laughed nervously, saying, "Why would you believe some stranger over me?" But when I showed her the messages, her expression changed. She broke down, covered her face, and admitted it. She said it was a mistake, something that happened after too many drinks and bad decisions. Her excuse didn't make me feel better. A mistake is spilling wine on a carpet. Not planning secret meetings and betraying your spouse? She confessed that she thought it was harmless, that she would never see the guy again, and that she had already cut him off. But I couldn't see it as harmless. It wasn't just the act, it was the lies, the secrecy, and the fact that another spouse had to tell me the truth instead of my own wife. The hardest part was remembering how excited she was before the trip. She had bought new clothes, new makeup, and talked about how much she needed a break. I supported her, encouraged her, and even gave her extra spending money. While I stayed home handling work and house chores, she was out there breaking the vows we had made to each other. After her confession, I couldn't even look at her the same way. Every smile she gave me felt fake. Every touch felt like a reminder of where else her hands had been. I felt like the floor had been pulled out from under me, leaving me in free fall. She begged me not to leave, saying it meant nothing, that she loved me and wanted to fix things. But love doesn't feel like betrayal. The other woman, the affair partner's wife, kept in touch with me. We shared our pain and disbelief. Two strangers bound together by the wreckage our spouses caused. She told me she planned to leave her husband, because this wasn't the first time he had cheated. Hearing that made me realize if my wife could do this once, what would stop her from doing it again? I spent sleepless nights replaying everything in my head. The laughter we shared, the trust I gave her, and how easily she threw it away for a few nights of excitement. It felt like I didn't even know who I had married. The woman I thought was my best friend and partner had turned into someone capable of destroying everything we built. My family noticed I wasn't myself. When I finally told them, they were shocked and angry on my behalf. Some encouraged me to fight for my marriage, others said I would be a fool to stay. Deep down, I already knew the answer. Staying with her would mean living in constant doubt, wondering where she was and who she was with. That's not a marriage, it's a prison. I told my wife I couldn't continue. The trust was gone, and without trust, there's nothing left. She cried, begged, and promised she would never betray me again. But her words felt empty. Once the glass is shattered, it can never be the same. No matter how much she said she regretted it, the damage was done. Filing for divorce was the hardest decision of my life, but also the most freeing. I chose self-respect over pain. I chose peace over lies. My wife's betrayal in Vegas wasn't just a one-time mistake. It revealed the truth about her character and what she was capable of. Now I'm moving forward. The scars remain, but so does my determination to heal. Betrayal cuts deep, but it also teaches you who deserves your loyalty and who doesn't. I never thought my marriage would end this way, but at least I know the truth, and I won't ever settle for less than honesty again.